Hey guys, what's up? It's Nicole. Welcome back to my channel, Real Talk Recovery, where we talk about recovery from addiction and then I share my life with you. Hey, how's it going? What's up? Hey y'all. So, okay guys, I have really just been chilling out today. I did all the laundry in the house. I'm getting Nate ready for the school week because, you know, we kind of took a long weekend and went to the mountains. So I think he's ready to go back to school. And I'm ready for him to go to school too. Do y'all know what I mean? But I just thought I'd pop on and say, what's up? I hope you guys are all having a great Sunday. Man. I was thinking what we could do since it's Sunday and like I try to wind down the week. So that way we go into tomorrow, Monday, with a fresh start. So what I was thinking we could do, and I'll look it up right now, is do like just a little meditation where I read the thought for the day and then kind of like talk about it. And then I was thinking what we could do is like set our goals, set our intentions for the week. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to share with you guys what my intentions are for this next week and what I want to get accomplished, you know. And we'll see next Sunday how much of that I accomplished. So let me look up the thought for the day. Okay, today's March 10th. All right, here we go, guys. Thought for the day. We also strengthen our faith by working with other alcoholics and finding that we can do nothing ourselves to help them, except to tell them our own story of how we found the way out. If the other person is helped, it's by the grace of God and not by what we do or say. Our own faith is strengthened when we see another alcoholic find sobriety by turning to God. And finally, we strengthen our faith by having quiet times every morning. Do I ask God in this quiet time for the strength to stay sober this day? Meditation for the day. My five senses are my means of communication with the material world. They are the links between my physical life and the material manifestations around me. But I must sever all connections with the material world when I wish to hold communion with the great spirit of the universe. Receive the music of the heavenly spheres. So this top part is speaking to me right now. And it's speaking to me on a whole new level. So today I was talking to my friend Lisa on the phone. And who else? I was talking to Lisa and I was talking to Bernie, Avalon's boyfriend. And we were talking about how codependency. I have codependency, you guys. I struggle so much with codependency. Hey, got to get Andrew up. Okay, Richard. I struggle with codependency, you guys, like bad. And so let me just read this top part again, and then I'm going to explain to you guys why I'm like really feeling it. Okay. We also strengthen our faith by working with other addicts or alcoholics and finding that we can do nothing ourselves to help them, except to tell them our own story. So I think I really struggle because I want to help other people, but the only way I can help others is by sharing my experience with them. I cannot make somebody make decisions. I cannot make someone go to treatment. I cannot make somebody stop drinking and drugging. If somebody keeps repeating the same behaviors over and over and over again, relapsing and relapsing, or like doing the same just negative behavior, even if it's not relapse, and I've brought that up to them and I say, hey, you know, maybe you should try this. Here's the suggestion. And they don't take it, then that's all I can do. all I can do is share my experience with that situation, share with them what I did to get better. And if they don't want to take that suggestion, then that's all I can do. It's my job to carry the message. It's not my job to carry the addict. I go through, and you guys, this is so hard for me because I want so badly. I want people to get it. I want them to get sober. But that's the thing. Like, I cannot make anyone have willingness. I cannot talk anybody into doing recovery. They have to take action on their own. The only thing I can do is say, this is my experience. This is what I did. This is how I did it. Maybe you should try the same. Okay. Maybe you should try the same thing. You know what I mean? And suggest that to them. And if they don't take my suggestion, I can't change it. I'm going to tell you guys what, it is so hard because when you get emotionally involved and attached to people who are struggling in their recovery, you want so badly to just pick them up and save them from that. You want to be like, listen, I know you can do this. Shake them, shake them, shake them until they, see the light and they stop, But it's like, when is it too much? When am I enabling that person? Hey, Byron, if a person is continually struggling, and I suggest, then that's really all I can do, And then I have to pray for that person, pray for them that God will give them strength and that they'll make the right choices. And I guess it happened for me. Like I had to go through exactly what I had to go through to get to that point where I was like, you know what? I'm ready to make change, because I was sick and tired of living like that. Like I didn't want to live like that anymore. So that's why I finally started making changes. But I didn't start making changes until I got to a point where I was ready to change. And so I have a lot of people that reach out to me who are like, they have husbands or wives or girlfriends or boyfriends who are addicts, or sons or daughters. And they want so badly to know what they can do to help that person, and the answer is always, this is my answer always. The only thing that you can do is encourage them to get help. Encourage them to go to treatment. Encourage them to get into therapy. Encourage them and let them know, leave that line of communication open. Let them know, hey, if you're struggling, you can always come to me. I will always be here to help you find help. You are not alone. So I think I talked about Jeremy in my last video, but I'm going to talk about him again because I'm just so damn proud of the fool. Jeremy called me like a couple months ago and he was needing help. And we connected, and I encouraged him to to get treatment. I gave him some phone numbers and some options. And I also encouraged him to get involved in a 12-step fellowship and find himself a sponsor. And he would touch base with me, every now and then, but that's what I did. I carried that information to him, and I did what I could, and I broke away, and he took action and got the help, and now he's living sober and doing it, you guys. It's hard because when we are codependent like I am, it's like we want to go in and fix, manage, and control everything, and I can't fix, manage, and control 25 people. I can't. If I can't. And I've tried, you guys. I've tried, and I've gotten so overwhelmed that I'm just like, I'm not doing that anymore. It's just too much. But this right here, this reading was exactly what I needed to hear, because you know what? I've got to carry the message, not the person. I can't carry everyone on my shoulders and run across hot coals for them. They have to take action. And I think I lost sight of that for a little bit, you guys, because I was wanting so badly to encourage people. But what that does is it just sucks me it burns me out because it's like I'm constantly giving and giving and giving and giving, and people are just taking and taking and taking. And I'm over here like, you know? So I really got a reality check today. And now I realize, like, Nicole, you cannot change anyone. If they don't want to get sober, they're not going to get sober. And that stands for my sister, my brother, my husband, my best friends. If they don't want to be sober, they're not going to be sober, you know? And there's not a damn thing I can do about it. Not a damn thing. And that's like such a realization that I'm having. And it's slapping me in the face so hard. It's like, I guess I thought I was like basically Jesus and I could just swoop down and save everybody. Hey, you need to be sober, blah, blah, blah. You know, like they have to want it. And it's like so hard, you guys, because it's like, I don't know, I guess I'm just so fucking happy where I'm at today and happy, and I want to be sober, that I want other people to want that for themselves too. And if I could tell anything to somebody that's struggling, I would tell them that they deserve a chance at recovery and that they deserve sobriety and that their life is worth it and they are worthy. That's what I would tell somebody, because when I was first trying to get sober, I didn't think I deserved to be sober. I didn't think I was worthy. I didn't think that I was good enough. And you know what? Now I realize, like, that was all my addiction, just trying to tell me that I'm not worth nothing. But I know better than that. And today I know that I am worthy and that I am amazing and that I am loved and that I have other people who love me and care about me and they want me to succeed. And I don't have to live that life anymore. I don't have to live that sick ass fucking life anymore. Hey, Lisa. Girl, I just read this meditation. Hey, Jason, I just read this meditation, you guys, and it's freaking amazing. Hey, Lori, thanks, girl. It's talking about, listen, Jason, it's talking about how the only thing we can do, hey, Mom, I love you too. The only thing we can do, you guys, is carry the message. I cannot carry the addict. I cannot save everyone. And it's so hard for me, you guys, because I'm so damn codependent. I'm so codependent. So when I see someone struggling and they're struggling with their sobriety and they're not staying sober, like, I want to go in there and, like, I have all these ideas and these things that they can try. But when you try and you give somebody suggestions and every single thing they say to you is, I can't do this because of this. Oh, I can't do that because I have a job. I can't leave that. Oh, nope. I have a rabbit at home that I have to take care of. Oh, sorry. I can't do that. I'll miss my car payment. The only thing I have to say to you, if that's you and you're the person that keeps making excuses of why you can't get help, this is what I have to say to you. If you keep going the same way, you will not have any of those things that you keep using as an excuse not to get help. Mark my words. Every time that I was, like, told I need to go to rehab, and I would say, well, I don't want to lose my job. Well, guess what would happen? I wouldn't go to rehab, and guess what? I'd lose my job because I would be high and lose my job. So it's like, if that's what's stopping you, if your job or your kids or your animals or your car or your old man or your old lady is keeping you from getting help and going to rehab and going to treatment, just so you know, that's not an excuse. And just so you know, if you keep on going, you will not have that job, that rabbit, that car, those kids, that old man, that old lady. You won't have any of it because addiction will take it all from you. Just so you know. So whenever you're done making excuses, come back over here and let's find some help for you, okay? It's all the excuses in the world, you guys. It doesn't matter. I've done it too. If you don't want to get help, just say that. Just say, Nicole, don't waste your time. I'm not going to get help. I don't want to get help. Okay? And thank you. I can respect that. Nicole, I'm not ready to get sober. I still want to get high. That, I can respect that. I hope you make it back. I hope you make it back. So I think I kind of lost my footing there for a little bit, you guys. And I was on this path where I was trying to pick up drug addicts, throw them on my back, and carry them across hot coals. And my back is literally broken. And so that's what I have to say. If you don't want to get sober and that's not what you're trying to do, I will be here when you're ready. And I will continue to pray for you to succeed. And I hope you make it back. I really, really do. I mean that with all my heart. I don't want to read about any one of you guys dying. But that's how serious addiction is. If you're not ready and you are making excuses, I'm sorry, those excuses will be the very things that you lose. Hey, Avalon, it doesn't matter, all those things that you are afraid that you're going to lose, those things will be there when you get back. And you're sober and you're well and you're able to be present. Just look at me, I didn't get help, and the very thing that I didn't get help because of got taken away from me. My son got removed from my care, you guys, because I wouldn't get help before that. But sometimes I know that sometimes it takes some drastic shit like that to happen for us to wake up and see and smell the coffee like, yo, I'm going to die if I don't get help, So I just want you guys to know that if you're struggling, I understand that. I really, really understand. Okay, I understand that it's hard to make that first step. I do, because listen, believe me, okay? Believe me. But you've got to make the first step. Like, you've got to do it. And if you're not ready, then just say, I'm not ready. I know, Mom, I know. And I guess what I mean by when I say I'm sorry is, like, don't get offended. I'm just being straight with you guys. Like, if you're making excuses and you're struggling staying sober, and your excuses are, I have a job, my cat, my dog, my apartment, my husband, my wife, my kids, mark my words, you will not have any of that shit if you keep going in addiction. I mean, that's what I'm trying to convey to you guys. And I feel like sometimes I need to say sorry, because it's like when I start speaking truth, everybody wants to start crying about it. But that's just the fucking truth. You're going to die and you're going to lose all the things that mean the most to you. So, okay, that's my little soapbox speech for the day. We're over that. So, bam. That really inspired me, though, reading that. I was like, oh, yeah, baby, I feel that. So now what I want to do is I want to set my intentions for the week with you guys. So let me get a pen and a piece of paper. Okay, so my intentions for this week, okay? My intentions for the week. Intentions are, the first intention I have is I want to make sure that I do 10 minutes every morning with God. 10 minutes with God in the morning. Okay, I'm going to do 3 intentions. Okay, my third intention is I want to, like I was saying in my message, I want to carry the message. Carry the message. And stop, carry the message / not carry the person. And my third thing that I want to do is to stop apologizing when I haven't done anything wrong. And we'll just do one more intention for good measure. And I want to get out and I want to walk every day this week for exercise. Okay, so those are my intentions. So 10 minutes with God, carry the message, not the person, stop apologizing, and walk every day. So I'm going to put my intentions on my refrigerator, you guys. And I want you guys to make some intentions too. God has to give you the gift of desperation when you don't listen to the... Right? I know, Mom. I love you, Mama. So that's what I'm going to do this week. So I wanted to share that with you guys. I love y'all. And I just want you guys to know, like, we're getting back to the recovery over here on Real Talk Recovery. I have been distracted for the last month, but honey, we're getting back. We are getting back to the old Nicole. So every Sunday we're going to do this, you guys, and I'm going to set my intentions for the week. Okay. So I love you guys. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for being here. I set up a Discord that's already been up. Good night, Avalon. And me and George are over there. Jason's over there. Lisa's over there. If you want to join and you haven't already, you're more than welcome to come over and join. I just ask that if you are going to come and join this Discord, I want it to be recovery related if you're talking about anything, okay? I want us to stay focused on the solution, okay? I don't want us to be bickering and griping and blah, 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 okay? If you do have some issues and they're just like major issues that you need to talk to somebody with, contact someone one-on-one. You know, call them, talk to them. If you think that you need to talk to me, send me a text message. But just know that, like, if I'm going to suggest things to you and then you're not going to take the suggestion, then there's really no point in contacting me. Okay? So, because I can suggest to you all day long. And if you have an answer for it, honey, then that shows me that you didn't know, that you didn't need the suggestion. Yeah, Avalon, you can come over there. It's in the link. I put the link in my community tab. So, yeah, if that's what I want to do, me and George, we want to work really hard on just keeping it recovery related, you guys. Like, because when we keep it recovery, when we keep the focus on recovery, then we ain't got no mess, you know? So let's just focus on our recovery. Let's not get all this like other stuff involved, you know? And I think it'll be better and it'll all work out. So I love you guys, and nobody is not allowed. You're more than welcome to come over, and I hope you guys have a great night, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.